Hey guys, welcome to the OFD channel. Today I want to do a quick little review. This isn't going to go into real detail because of the watch that I'm looking at, but today I want to do a real quick review of the Vostok Amphibia. If you guys watched, I did an unboxing of this watch on Saturday, and so I've worn this thing pretty much since Saturday. I did get my big SUN 043 in also, and so I've been wearing that occasionally, but I am having a whole lot of fun with this little Vostok, and so just want to tell you about it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the intro, and then we'll do a real quick bust them down review of this watch. Thanks. Okay, guys, I hope you know how willing, and I'm so willing to get greasy for you guys because I can't even do this in my regular space because my kids are having a sleepover tonight. It's graduation time, and there's kids in my house making so much noise. I have to come out to my man cave and do it out here. So, anyways, I am going to show you this little Vostok today. I've had this watch since last Saturday, and you know what, guys, it's a kick butt little watch. It's really cool. If I'm into a different type of watch collecting, I guess, than a lot of people, but I think really if you're into just having things in your collection that are different and stuff like that, you really need to have a Vostok in there. I mean, this is a low dollar piece. I actually purchased this watch through Amazon. I've got the ad down here. And I've got the ad down here so I can actually read the script to you guys. I mean, basically, I'm going to get the numbers off of this. I'm not going to act like I'm an expert on the Vostok watch because I'm not, and I haven't memorized the stuff. So, anyways, it's doing what a Vostok does. It's keeping 35, to 45 seconds a day fast. Typical Russian style. By the end of the week, you're going to be 5 to 6 minutes early to everything you need to do. And then on Sunday, when you're taking a dump, you're going to realize how far off your watch is, and you're going to adjust it. And that's just the Russian way, man. I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. So, it's a really neat little case design. I really like just the dimensions of this. This is basically, and I've got the caliper here, so we'll just go ahead and measure it real quick. But this is basically, it's a 39.9, 40 millimeter case. From lug to lug, this little guy is right at about 46. Right there, you can see that 46. And this is the surprising one: is the thickness of this little watch is like 15.1, 15.2. So it's not a thin watch. It's thick. It's got a 31 joule. It's the 2416B movement in this thing. This is the Vostok Amphibian, military Russian diver, Scuba dude, as they call these. 200 meter water resistance. It's got the screw down crown. It is hand windable. It's non-hacking, but hand windable. But you can play kind of a little trick on these movements. It really is kind of hit and miss. If you get the right kind of movement, or the right movement, I'd say, you can actually kind of do this fake hack. Whereas you turn it back, it'll actually stop the second hand. Excuse me. So the date is very interesting. You either, spin it all the way around 2 times to get it to click, or you can go to midnight, and once it flips over, and then roll back to 8 o'clock p.m., and then roll back to midnight and flip the date. So if you let it run dry and you need to reset the date, that's kind of like their quick way of doing it. I absolutely love the acrylic crystal on this watch, and if you kind of understand just a little bit of the case concept and the design of this watch, you understand that acrylic crystal is kind of imperative to the waterproof. As the pressure increases, it will move down, press down into the watch, and actually increase the waterproofness of this watch. Another great thing I like is I really think the case back on this watch is beautiful. I mean, I don't know what it says on there, to be honest with you, but I think they did just a wonderful job on their stamping, and it looks really cool. And then these have a very unique case design where this is actually this is not a screw down case back in the regular sense we know. If you can see, this is almost a spanner nut, I guess you'd call it, or something like that. So the case back will actually sit on here, and then it screws down with this outside ring, this spanner ring here, and it's just a something completely different. So as you guys can see, this came right off the real chintzy metal strap it comes on. I'm not really into metal straps all that much anyways. So I took it off and it went on a Barton 18 millimeter strap. I don't know if I measured the lugs on here, but these are 18 millimeter. So real quick, something you guys gotta see. These things, the crown is just crazy. You can hear it clicking there while look at this crown. I mean, it wobbles all over. So the first time I actually pulled it out, I instantly thought, oh man, I got a dud. But it winds. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it reminds me of literally like winding up your grandma's alarm clock next to the bed when you were a kid, like a real alarm clock, with a bell in it and stuff like that. It's just got this real burly feel to it, typical Russian. So, if you are into collecting watches and it's not about prestige and money and this and that, pick up a Vostok and add it to your collection because it's a great watch. Now, I did get this one through Amazon, and I know that the $76 is pretty high, but I figure at this price point I was willing to pay a little bit more to get a decent watch, and this appears to be a real wonderful little watch. I'm actually enjoying wearing it much more than I thought. It has this bidirectional bezel and stuff like that, and it's just kind of easy. And I've had people ask me if I'm going to mod it. And besides this Barton band, I don't think I'm going to do a darn thing to this little watch. I think Vostok did a good job in making this little orange scuba dude with the black dial, and I can't show you in this light, but it really has this great kind of like heavy matte dial on it. Like the grain in the dial is really kind of a thick, almost like an underseal on a car or something like that. It's got a great deal there. And I will go ahead and put a lume shot. The lume is pretty decent, I'm going to put a lume shot at the end of the video real quick. So if you guys hung around to the end, you get to see the lume shot. But definitely add a Vostok Amphibia to your collection, guys. And if you like the video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down there for a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And you know what, guys? Give the Vostok a chance, okay? These were built for Russian workers, for Russian soldiers, okay? So these weren't built for guys that are going to go get their watch regulated, that are worried about a minute a day off or something like that. I mean, this is a Russian tool watch. This is a working man, a soldier's watch. So, wear it for 3 or 4 years and break it in, and or rotate it in your collection, I should say, for 3 or 4 years, and you'll probably see a little bit of a change in that accuracy as that movement basically starts to wear itself in, and you'll probably enjoy it a little bit more. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a great evening. So there it is. There's the Vostok Amphibia Scuba Dude Lume. And while the indices seem to fade pretty fast, actually the hands glow pretty much through the night. See ya.